First Alert Weather Day is around the corner on your Valentine's Day, as a matter of fact, and you can always stay ahead of the game with the Valley News Live weather app. Search VNL Weather in your app store today. We've already got a lot of update videos regarding our forecast as we head through the next 24 to 48 hours. And you can also find that interactive radar, and no matter where you go, we'll get you watches and warnings as they're issued. I do anticipate we will by tomorrow have some updates to that watch you're seeing crawling across the bottom of your screen. As we dial in that forecast, we'll be able to better discern who may have the risk of blizzards versus winter storm conditions and blowing snow and drifting snow. But the wintry impacts begin midday on Tuesday with rain that mixes with and changes over to snow. You want to be at your destination by the latest at 10 o'clock at night, because that's when the wind really picks up. Most of the accumulation will happen during the overnight hours. So the good part is the strongest of the winds and nastiest of conditions will be then. But Wednesday will be no joke, because we will have those winds persisting for much of the day. The area in pink here, we have upwards of 70% chance of seeing blizzard conditions. This does include not far from Grand Forks, Fargo, Moorhead, all of Lakes Country, and particularly southeast North Dakota, northeast South Dakota. This does extend up to very close to Bemidji and that Highway 2 corridor through northwest Minnesota. For your day tomorrow, late and into Wednesday, here's that hour-by-hour forecast. Tomorrow morning, 20s. Here's your midday forecast as we go into the early afternoon. Bands of rain. So if you are driving into Minnesota, be aware you're going to run into some precipitation. Some of it could freeze on cold road surfaces in places, but it's been closer to 40 degrees out to the east. So hopefully it stays just wet. That's not going to last forever. As things cool off into the mid-afternoon and evening drive time, it will start becoming more snowfall. Not a lot of accumulation yet. That evening commute, though, could be tricky for some in our Lakes counties. Most of us in the North Dakota side in the Northern Valley starting to see the wind pick up. And then as we head into your evening on date night, Valentine's Day, things will start to blossom. Notice the snow band setting up southeast North Dakota into Lakes Country. Lesser amounts of snow, just hit and miss here and there. But gusty winds, get this, folks, gusts to 50 or 60 miles per hour will be possible with this snow as we go into the 10 o'clock hour and beyond. So a noisy overnight, snow and blowing snow. The snowfall will be done by daybreak in the morning as the cold air moves in. We're going to have nasty wind chills, and the gusts of wind will persist from the morning hours through the midday hours, and then into the evening it will finally start to subside a little bit. So we could have some areas of ground blizzard conditions and blizzard conditions where the fresh snow falls is where that risk will be greatest. So keep in mind, snowfall amounts are not going to be extraordinarily high, and Fargo sits right on this precipice of the 0 to 4 inch boundary here. So Fargo probably on the lower side, but look how quickly we ramp up in places like Clay County, Otter Tail County, much of Becker County, Mahnomen County, on up into that Bagley and Bemidji area. Bay of the Blue Ox will have to be prepared. There'll be a band that could see 6+ inches of snow, the best chance of that out in central Minnesota. Here's the storm system right now near Albuquerque. From Albuquerque with love tomorrow on Valentine's Day. All right, no matter what you think about that, temperatures now still holding nice. Waskish 37, 39 in Baudette. Temperatures closer to 30 up and down the Red River Valley. Subtly cooler off to the west. Your planning forecast for Fargo shows we start out in the 20s, cloudy skies. Some possible sprinkles here or there as we go through the mid-afternoon. Then a chance of some snow showers here. They will be heavier to the south and to the southeast of Fargo, with temperatures falling off very quickly with those gusty northwest winds. In fact, we start Wednesday off at 6. Afternoon temperatures will still be near 6 as the wind finally subsides. Very icy out there. Again, temperatures cold on Thursday morning, but then a nice rebound into the upcoming weekend. And we can't say 3 weekends in a row in the 30s isn't a bad deal for anyone other than First Alert Bert.
Not in late January, now February.
Right, exactly. Sure. Yeah. So stay tuned to the latest first thing in the morning Valley Today or the Valley News Live weather app.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
You bet.